Gabby, thanks for joining me. How would you reflect on the season so far? Obviously, the start of the season, you were recovering from the injury. Now you're back into the side, you're contributing. How does it feel?
Feels amazing because, it's such a privilege to play football because we love it. So, and then play for a huge club like Arsenal. So it's a big privilege for all of us. And then obviously to be in the position we are now is good. It's very good.
Do you feel like yourself again? Because I know some players say when they come back from injury, it takes them a few weeks, might take them a few months. How do you feel?
I'm feeling good. Obviously, there is still few things that needs time, but otherwise, I'm feeling good. Like fitness, I need obviously. I have been 11 months away from playing, so fitness is, I think, the last thing he'll come back. Cause on the ball, I'm okay. I think who watch it could see that I'm getting better. Each game I play, I'm getting better. So yeah, I'm happy, everything is going in a good way.
I love that. And I know setbacks are obviously a part of football. And you mentioned openly after the game a few weeks ago about your religion and how the faith helped you come back to football. How important has that been? And also the team and the Christians in the team, how important has that camaraderie been for you to get back to yourself?
Well, I think first is affect your life, your own life out of football, That's, for me, is the important thing about this because me, I'm the type of person that I want to talk what I live. If I'm not living that, it's better to don't talk, I don't want to be like the ones like talk and then live another life. So that's good for me. It was good for me, because 3 years ago I accepted Jesus. And then from there I start to learn, I start to read the Bible every day. And then obviously with the people in the church I go in here. And then I decided to get baptized. Baptized, and then I did, and then obviously now I'm living that, and then obviously I'm living for Jesus, and then to see in the team there are a lot of players that is the same, have the same belief like you, talk the things that we want to talk, how Jesus will, love us, how God is with us. And then before the games, we have some time together to talk about it as well. I think it's helping every single one because we are brothers. And then when someone is not like happy, is not really there, if you say a word, maybe he can come back and then be stronger again. So that is amazing to have in the team.
I love that, and congratulations on the baptism as
you.
well. How was the feeling of that first goal that you got coming back from your injury? I know the fans were so excited for you, your teammates seemed so happy as well.
I think reflects what I am as a person, like obviously I play a lot around with the boys, but I think I'm a good guy, I always want to work, I'm honest guy, and then I sometimes, obviously everyone have your own like frustration and something like that, but I always try to be me all the time. And then I think everyone can see that everyone was happy. And then me personally, obviously, after 11 months out, and then the biggest time I have been without playing football in my life, so was really tough. But at the same time, was a time to reflect on my life, to get more close to Jesus. So obviously it was difficult without football, but if it's not Jesus there, probably he'll be not like this is strong in my head.
And how would you say that the squad has developed since you've joined the team? Obviously you was here when Arteta first came in as well. You was one of his first signings, and I'm seeing a few players mention the development in terms of the mentality, how strong you are as well, but how do you see it from your perspective?
I think is quite the same way everyone could see. Obviously, from inside is different, but when I signed for Arsenal, was the belief was there, but I think I could see like the change of being like fighting for get the Champions League, and then after one season fighting for the title, and then after that season obviously we could, win it, but at the end only one team win, and then but just first season to fight, and then the guys could see like wow, we can really go for it, and then unfortunately last 3 seasons we went in second, we finished in second, and then we didn't win. So, but just to come back from like fighting for one thing, and then after you improve more, and then you're fighting for the title, I think is a positive thing. But obviously, we want to achieve. We want to every single trophy we compete, we want to achieve. But obviously, the reality in football is different. Like I say, only one team win, and then today we are in the good position, but it's still a lot of to play. It's a Premier League. I know that the stuff, the seasons I spent at City, I have lived some difficult moments as well, and then the moments that we was winning, and then after losing, and then after win. So it's a Premier League. Everything can happen, but I think we are in the good way.
And what areas of your game do you think Mikel has developed the most since you've been under him?
You mean in the team?
No, as you as an individual.
Well, I think composure with the ball, like Pep as well, he helped me a lot, and then with Mikel here, he helped me as well. And then the time I spent there with Mikel, he was always with me, like doing like some work. So yeah, he knows me a lot. He knows me my frustration when I'm like not really happy with my game or something, happens in the game. And then obviously he's a guy, I think we share the same like few characteristics. Is his pure love, like he want like to win, he want to fight for it, his aggression. So I'm like that as well. I want to win, so yeah.
There's now a few forwards at Arsenal, you just recently signed. Your careers, you've got Kai Havertz coming back from injury, yourself. How do you find the competition from within? Because obviously we know that the camaraderie at Arsenal is very good, and the competition is really high, but how do you see it from your perspective?
Well, in all my career I have lived with competition, in Brazil national team with top players, at City with top players, and here is not different, so that's good. I think this gives energy for the team. This is great for the team, and then obviously everyone can help, like what is going on now, everyone coming back fit, and then everyone is there to help, I completely understand my moment, my role at the moment, so I'm here to help, I want to play football obviously, but more than that, I want to help the team.
Do you think there's more pressure on you because you've been the forward that has been there before Kai came in and before Gyökeres came in? You've also got more experience, like you mentioned before, you've won trophies. So is that a different type of role, a different type of pressure?
Well, I don't really think about that, I think to have pressure to play football, you always you have pressure when you play for such a big club like Arsenal. So the pressure will be there. And in my life, I say thank you to God, because I have been the clubs that always fighting for the title. So the pressure is there, but obviously it's an opportunity as well, And then if I play for these clubs that fight for the titles, and then if I'm still here, it's because I deserve. So I'm here to help, to try to help with, I don't know, to score, assist, run, fight, because at the end of the season, everyone can win.
How important is that type of experience for a side like Arsenal? Like you mentioned, You know, you was at Manchester City, always challenging for titles. Now at Arsenal, since you joined Arsenal, always challenging for titles as well. Is that experience so crucial for a side that wants to get over the line and wants to keep on pushing?
I think not only from the players, you know, also from the staff, the coach team as well, because you know they are working every single day. You know, they come here earlier than us and leave later, so they are working there. And then, but obviously, to have being in this position before helps a little bit, you know, sometimes with the action, with the word. And yeah, I think we are in the good way, like I said. We are doing our game, we are winning games, and that's it. We just have to try to maintain this till at the end of the season, but still a lot to play.
Yeah, and this next fixture against Chelsea, London derby, Carabao Cup semi-final, you've been in this position many times. What would you say is the most important thing for Arsenal's mentality to be going into this game, knowing what it can do for a side like Arsenal?
Well, obviously we have our plan, like they have their plan, but at the end, you know, when you play a football match, is not all in the book, you know. You cannot go to the book and say, oh, how can I win this game? Obviously, you can prepare yourself to win, but sometimes you need a magic moment. Sometimes you need to win a duel and then regain the ball and attack and obviously score goals, and don't concede. But football match is different, you know. Like the reality is different. You go there thinking about the plan, but sometimes you can do something that is out of the book, and you can win the game. So that's the football match. And then when you face an opponent that is big, is strong as well, so it's difficult. It's even difficult. So it's going to be a tough game for them and for us as well.
Do you think it's viewed differently now because obviously it's the first competition you can win? Like you mentioned, when Man City were in for it before, they won that competition, then they were able to win, you know, Premier Leagues. Does that make this so much bigger for Arsenal, knowing what it can do for the team and the mentality it can breed?
Well, it's a competition. It's a trophy. We want to win everything. Even if we play friendly game, we want to win. So that's the mentality, you know. Once you win something, you feel the flavor of winning, and then you touch the trophy, and then you want more, you know. Obviously everything changed, so that's important to win, and then obviously we want to win.
Big game, obviously 2 legs, so how important would it be for you to get a lead going into the game against them at the Emirates?
Well, we have to manage the game. Obviously we go there to try to win because we are Arsenal. And then we know the opponent we are facing. You know, they are strong. They have quality players as well. A new manager, so everything is different. And then, well, we, like I say, we want to go there to win the game. That's it. And then obviously there's not only 90 minutes. You know, 2 games, so we have to play with this as well.
And for you personally, obviously we know this is the year that the World Cup is in. You mentioned Brazil earlier. Do you look at those type of targets? Have you set yourself any targets for yourself this season?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I say. And then I pray every day, first to be healthy, you know, because I think it's the most important thing. And then after, obviously, I want to help the team with goals, you know. And then I know that I come back just 1 month ago, and then I'm in a brilliant place because I have played few games. I have start 2 games and then play all the rest since I come back. So this is good to get minutes, you know. And then I think what they are doing at the moment with me is great for me, for my knee, you know, for my whole body, because it's such a big injury. And then you see around the road the players who had this, who have these injuries and normally have a lot of setbacks, and then even worst injuries, you know, muscle injuries. And then with me it's different. I'm not having this, so I want to keep this. But obviously main target is to be healthy and then win trophies.
Amazing, Gabby. Thank you so much for joining me. Good
Thank
luck
you.
for the